Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I'm presenting the Indian Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, Aussie swept away in 90 minutes. India snatched second test return trophy. Next, government considers phased withdrawal of army from Valley hinterland. Next, Jammu and Kashmir halt demolition. Officer told to carefully handle drive. Next, 2024 LS polls. BJP seeking mandate for Mahan Bharat, says Amit Shah. Next, after pandemic, payments through credit card outstrip debit card use. Next, Pakistan-based terrorist was on video call with shooter during Mohali attack. Next, in Meghalaya, a former domestic help pet pastor and an activist challenge status quo. Then I comes to page number 4 in network section under that. In Meghalaya, former domestic help, Astro and activist challenge. Then I comes to page number 6, 7, 6 in that left high and dry. Next, on page number 7 in that 5.6 kilometer elevated road to connect Grant Road and Eastern Freeway. Next, Shivaji Jayanti. Next, not providing medical treatment is not ill treatment. Court acquits man family. Next, two held for death of elder brother over property dispute. Next, Mumbai sees two COVID-19 cases. Next, over 1400 developers respond to Maharera show cause notice. On page number 8 in Maharashtra section under that, BJP does not want democracy, forced Sena's alliance with Congress. Uddhav hits back. Next, ministerial hopeful in Eknath Shinde faction hope for cabinet expansion. Next, Thackeray leads Shiv Sena camp losses verification of Twitter, YouTube handles after changing names. Next, rupees 2000 crore deal to purchase Shiv Sena name symbol Rawat. Next, BJP turns the focus on leadership failure to counter Shiv Sena UBT victims card. Next, test for sickle cell anemia but must be mandatory during pregnancy. Next, would not get involved in name symbol row Sharad Pawar. On page number 9 in Express Network section, the right EC decision on Shiv Sena symbol name victory of truth Shinde in Agra. Next, India's time is now. Rijuju stresses need for institutional arbitration. Next, day after Nitish opposition of unity remark. Congress, we know our role very well. Next, in fresh salvo at PM, Congress rakes up Vinod Adani's role in irregularities. Next, first tension in Goa's Velso villager says railways broke private fencing. Next, Upendra Kushwaha all set to quit JD, form new party today. Next, Dogra CM talk bid to hoodwink Jammu PDG. Next, Nagaland churches vary of communal forces. We are not anti-Christian, say state BJP leaders. Next, Maharashtra prisoners can speak to their lawyers on phone twice a month. On page number 10 in Express Network section under that, probe into death of man after police tortured. Next, guard dies after forest fire, DRFO critical. Next, back from leave, CRPF Jawan shoots himself. Next, study tour member goes missing in Israel. Next, why could not we make our own high speed trains? Next, Conscall in Haryana's Mewat 5 lakh SIM cards blocked since Jan 1. Next, two Karnataka officers spar over allegations, issue personal, says Bomai. Next, justice for Darshan Solanki. Next, corrugated wires, wired suspenders behind morbid tragedy, SIT report. Next, man throws acid at girl for rejecting proposal held. Next, CPM supporter killed as post poll clashes continue. Next, higher input cost, no subsidies. Next, wheat farmer in Punjab Wheat farmer in Pakistan, Punjab feel the pinch. Then it comes to page number 11 in explain section that sticky inflation and Jan spike causes consequences. Next, novel experiment, a forest of GM poplars to beat climate change. Next, takeaways from Aero India. Next, name symbol to Shinde, how EC reaches its decision in Shiv Sena dispute. On page number 12, the editorial page section that warning signs. Next, new lease of life. Next, an alley, a burden. Next, a bond of love. On page number 13, in that ideas page section that the MP model in agriculture. Next, Balfing science silence. Next, perils of propaganda. On page number 14 in idea exchange section under that all governments should implement the pension scheme. We don't run a shop. On page number 15 in economy section under that Meta to test monthly subscription service at $11.99. Next, bankers remain optimistic on loan demand across sector. Next, Adani Ports take or pay contracts allegation. What has Indian Oil said in response? Next, domestic ESG focused firm performed better in equity. Next, FPI's focus back on Indian market invest rupees 7,600 crore in week. Next, TCS not considering layoffs hiring impacted employees from startup. Next, mutual fund connection Viva NFO dropped 38% to rupees 62,000 crore in 2022. Next, India's aviation sector has potential for recurring aircraft orders. GE Aerospace. Next, states capex contract 6% to rupees 2.32 trillion 2.32 TRN despite high revenue growth. Then I comes to page number 16 in the world section under that Blinken meets China's YI warns against aiding Russia and Ukraine. Next, quick aid trickles into Syria as relief groups urge more access. Next, 5 killed in Israel strikes. Next, Carter to receive hospice care. Next, European trade official exploited. Next, drunk driver stabs 3 cops. Next, Minister XISI chief wanted to bring TTP man back to Pakistan. Next, hundreds missing after storm. Next, Taliban to turn former foreign army base into business zones. Next, after ICBM test, fresh threats by North Korea as American bombers fly. Next, Israel diplomat ejected from Africa summit has raw depends. Next, John Baez, I am a noise, highs and lows of singer addicted to save worldly. On page number 17 in sport calendar section to that, KL Rahul removes as vice captain. Next, with ethos and experience, Swaraj to dominate India. Next, Saurabh's cousin Varun wins first medal at Cario World Cup. That on page number 18 in that Ashwin Jadeja the perfect pairing. Next, how a Rohit Dravid huddle before start of play turned the tables on Aussies. Next, at Firoz Shah Kotla on Sunday, even the intervals were entertaining. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.